Weather forecast.
All right, well, I hope everyone had a wonderful day. We had a hot day, again, hitting the mid-90s, heat indices were close to 105, but it's going to get even hotter for tomorrow, so we have to brace ourselves. Right now, it's not too bad out there, but it's steamy for this time of night. It's 80 in Meridian. Feels like it's more so 86, though, when you factor in the humidity. Equipment's at 83. Feels like it is 93 because, again, it's so humid out there. We have dew points that are now in the upper 70s, so we are talking about a very tropical-like atmosphere, truly air you can wear, and the dew points will stay about the mid to upper 70s heading into tomorrow. So with that being said, it signifies that we're going to have a very humid atmosphere. With this upper level high dominating, temperatures will already be above the average because with this high, that air is sinking, it's compressing, it's warming up, and it's helping to suppress widespread rain development. So we're expecting highs into the mid to upper 90s. The average is about 93, so it's going to be above the norm. There could be a spotty shower, but not everyone gets wet. But because it's so humid with those dew points well into the 70s, again, it's going to feel like it's over 105 potentially for many of us throughout the heat of the day. So as early as 11 o'clock in the morning, it could feel like it's over 100. Again, the peak heating time of the day, it could feel like it's about 105 to 108. And even as late as about 7 o'clock, it could still feel like it's over 100. So it's very important if you work outside that you plan accordingly. Pack the water bottles, make sure you're paying attention to your body, and if you can, take frequent breaks in an air-conditioned facility. And don't forget about the pets as well. Let them come inside if at all possible, or make sure they have some water outside. Here's the first alert view at the radar. You see this counterclockwise spin here. This is basically the area where we have the circulation affiliated with this low that we're watching in now the northern Florida coast is more so kind of sitting along that panhandle. It's still very unorganized. A lot of the storms are away from the core of the low. Regardless, though, the National Hurricane Center is still keeping it at a moderate chance for development. Once it moves into the Gulf, we have to see exactly what track it takes. If it kind of stays towards the coastline, kind of riding near the coast, less of a chance for it to develop. But if it kind of gets over the warmer waters of the Gulf, then there's a higher probability that it may organize. You're looking at the spaghetti plots or different forecast models, and many of them are kind of taking it more so along the northern Gulf. And as you see, the waters there are really warm, kind of flirting with the 90s. So definitely warm enough to support tropical cyclone development. This is one particular forecast model view. It's starting Wednesday morning. It has the low kind of sitting just offshore of the coast there of the panhandle. And you see a lot of unorganized rain as we head towards Wednesday afternoon, kind of sitting towards the coast, swinging some rain towards parts of Louisiana. And then as we head into Thursday, a lot of the moisture starts being pumped inland closer towards our neck of the woods. So regardless of what this becomes, if it becomes anything tropical in nature, it is going to swing some tropical moisture inland. And we'll be right on the fringes for possible localized flooding on Thursday. But then the moisture kind of creeps farther inland as we head towards Friday. So we'll have a minimum opportunity for maybe some localized flooding. And then we'll continue with that, again, minimal probability for some flooding into Saturday as, again, that moisture will be creeping inland. So what we do know is that this could become a tropical depression over the next 24 to 48 hours. It really just depends on how close it rides towards that coastline. If it has more land interaction or if none at all, that will make a difference. Locally, though, we are expecting some rounds of rain, mainly as we head towards the end of the week around Thursday, Friday. I will even throw in Saturday. And again, there is a low and flood threat. That's all we can really kind of say right now. We just have to see if this is going to organize. Lows for tonight will bottom out into the low 70s, but here's that 10-day forecast at 10. Hot and humid. We do know that for tomorrow. Again, please practice heat safety. The end of the week's forecast is really going to depend on the track of this developing system, if it develops at all, but we are going to have some rain. Because of that, temperatures get a little closer to the average or even below the average with highs around 90. Still staying humid, though.
Yeah.